Just a big thank you for all the troops out there. We appreciate your sacrifice and everything that you do to keep America safe. All right, guys, Robbie Gould from the Chicago Bears. I just want to say thanks and tell you that everyone back here appreciates everything you guys are doing to help us play the game that we get to play and support the America and the flag and everything that we stand for. And know that you have our support back here. If you guys ever need anything, give us a shout and let us know. We'd love to help. But foremost, thanks for everything. We appreciate it. And keep on keeping on. Go America.
Message to all the troops, man. We appreciate what you do. You guys are the real heroes. Us as sports figures, we look up to you guys on a daily basis. The flowers that we get before the game is some of the reasons why we get pumped up for the game. So we respect you in every aspect of the word. We'll keep you in prayer. God bless you all, and much love to you. And we can't wait till you come back home.
I just want to our troops overseas and even in the mainland. I just want to send out my gratitude and appreciation for you all and everything that you do and the true courage that you show every day in what you do, and trying to implement it in my little small world of football, and just using you guys as a standard of true courage and supporting you guys in all that you do.
I also would like to thank all the troops that we have stationed around the world for their commitment and sacrifices to our nation, to our freedoms, and to our way of life. We here enjoy a lot of our freedoms, and sometimes we take them for granted. And I just want to be sure to let all our troops know that we support them and that they're not overlooked, that they're in our thoughts and our prayers, and that we hope and pray that the mission will be accomplished and be able to come home safely without any injury or hurt, harm, or danger. But we just appreciate the sacrifices that you all made. You're making the ultimate sacrifice by putting your lives on the line daily for guys like me to be able to say that I'm living my dream. And I want to say thank you personally to all those men and women that have sacrificed time away from their families in order to protect the freedoms that we enjoy so much here in our country. Thank you.
To the troops out there doing the real work, keeping us safe and free, we greatly appreciate it. We wouldn't be able to play this great game if it weren't for you, and we really do sincerely appreciate your work. Thank you.
You know, we're in a fight ourselves, but there's no fight like what's going on, you know, across the waters with our troops that are fighting in Iraq, Afghanistan, and, you know, a bunch of places that I, you know, probably can't even pronounce. And they're fighting against something, and fighting against people who have an ideal that is very, very hard to break. So at this point, I would like to say that you have my utmost respect to all of the soldiers, the women, men that are over there fighting for the people who are back home today, enjoying what we enjoy as free citizens. So thank you.
Message to our troops. Hey man, we gotta keep it going for you guys. We know that we give you inspiration from week to week. It may just be the break time that you have, 15 to 20 minutes a day that you get a chance to talk about something else other than strategy. But we want to make those 15 to 20 minutes the best 15 to 20 minutes of your day.
To all the members of our armed services, I want to say a heartfelt thank you for what you do, for the sacrifices that you made for our country and for our freedom. We don't take that lightly. We know that you've given up a lot. You give up your families. You spend time overseas. You put your lives on the line, and you do that for very little compensation, and you risk everything. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything that you give for our country.
Well, you know, the troops, you can't say enough of what they do to allow us to get to do what we do every day. I mean, they sacrifice themselves. They stand on the front line for us. We get to play and have fun and enjoy our lives here with our families because they provide us with security. So it's a special thing, what they do, and they should be honored for it each and every day.
Yeah, the sacrifices that those guys make, I mean, you know, as football players, we take risks on the football field that pale in comparison to what our soldiers do every day. And for that, we thank you guys, men and women, risking your lives to make this country a better place. And, you know, we just want you guys to know that we're thinking about you, praying for you, and appreciate everything you do.
I really thank, you know, the troops, you know, back over there fighting.
for our freedom. They usually say we're the real American idols, but when you look at it, you guys are out there fighting and you know, shedding blood, sweat, and tears. So you guys are the true heroes.
You know, a lot of times we're classified as football players as heroes and warriors, quote unquote. The real warriors and heroes in our eyes are those guys overseas in the Middle East fighting for freedom for our country and the world. And we appreciate everything you guys do. When we play a game and they broadcast and show that you guys are overseas watching, all huddled in a tent or whatever, you know, they got you guys over there where you can watch a game, and they show us clips of live feed from you guys watching us play. Again, that's just that makes everything we do worth it and for you guys. So we appreciate it.
My message to the troops is just a big thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for the sacrifices you have made. Thank you for making this country what it is.
Well, obviously, everything that we do in the country is made possible because we have the troops over there making, in some cases, the ultimate sacrifice, and in many other cases, they're sacrificing their time from their family and kind of putting a halt on their life in order to allow us to proceed with us in the same way. So I think you can't underestimate how important they are or underestimate how grateful we should be for the contributions that they've made to make our lives more livable.
For all our troops overseas, in Iraq, Afghanistan, in North Korea, just all over worldwide, they're the real heroes. They're the real Superman and Superwomen of our country. They're the foundation and backbone that has structured our freedom and helped multiple countries and people that have been suppressed. And you know, and I want to personally thank you for all the things you do and for risking your life for people in the past and in the future.
You know, to our troops out there abroad, fighting for freedom, you know, for us to have the opportunities that we have every day. We just like to say thank you. I mean, so you know, how unselfish you are and what you put on the line day in and day out, it just can't be compared to. There's no comparison. You know, right now, yeah, you know, we call ourselves fighting a fight or a war, but it's nothing like the war that you guys fight every day on behalf of all of us, at the cost of freedom. So we're certainly thankful for what you do, and you know, every day I wake up, I thank God and say a special prayer for all of you, because you know, I have friends and family out there too fighting the fight. So just want to say thank you.
What can you say about our troops? They've been in a situation nobody can understand for the last decade basically, and the freedom that they allow us to have back here and the prosperity that we have back here, we really owe everything to them.
To all the troops overseas and here at home, from the National Football League, we'd like to say thank you for all of your hard work and your dedication and your commitment to this country.
I want to give a shout out to our troops for supporting us, putting their lives on the line for America, and for their courage and honor on a daily basis for something that we really don't understand too much about on the lives that daily basis that you guys live. And it makes us have a lot of respect for what you guys are doing, and the consideration of football is small compared to the daily lives that you guys live.
I just want to say thanks to the troops. It's amazing to watch Super Bowl games and they pan across to Afghanistan and you see the troops rooting on their teams, cheering for us, giving us shout outs and being excited to be part of what we're doing when they're the ones that are fighting for our livelihoods. So I just want to say thanks to the troops. We really appreciate all you do and we love you.
You know, every time that the military is out at our games and they're flag bearers and whatever other capacity that they're out and they're being honored, I take my time to go and shake every one of their hands before the game while I'm, you know, doing warm-ups or whatever, because I appreciate and understand. Well, I can't begin to understand exactly what they do, but I can definitely appreciate that they do so much more that I can't even fathom, going out there and putting my life on the line for real and protecting what I believe in and my freedoms.
So I thank everybody in the military from the highest colonel to the lowest sergeant, whatever. I thank everybody.
I'd like to say thank you to all the people in this country that are serving our country right now. To the people that are giving themselves to the military, we can't thank you enough for your service, your courageousness, your dedication to a free society.
I want to thank the troops. I want to thank them for everything they do because they really put it on the line for all of us.
Thank you to all of you who are serving in the armed forces of the United States.
Many, many thanks for all your support, for representing and fighting for our cause and our freedom here in the United States of America. So we have a big sense of appreciation for everything that you all do and the things you risk as far as your lives each and every day for us.
I want to really thank our troops and the men and women in the military who serve us greatly by protecting all our wants and needs, our freedoms. You know, it's one thing to say that you're an American, but it's another thing to be out there and serving it and risking your life to protect it. So we really want to, I want to, on behalf of me and my teammates, both in Kansas City and both in the NFL, really want to thank you for having such giving hearts and willing to risk something that a lot of people wouldn't be willing to do. And we know that you know, your families are missing you, and we know that you're missing being here, but we really love and believe in what you're standing for.